Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Total War Warlords Tournament, episode 27. No, wait. I just got word that this is in actuality episode 28. My bad. That's my bad. Anyways, I'm your host, Grover, and today we're doing some choke point battles for this first battle. We have Chaos Warriors versus Chaos Warriors. Two champions of Slaanesh going head to head. Who will come out on top? The Narcissist Prince, Prince Sigvald the Magnificent. Or will it be the disgustingly handsome / handsomely disgusting Demon Prince Azazel? Or is it? Yeah, it's Azazel. I was about to question if it was in actuality the Azrael, as in the biblical angel, but that wouldn't really make sense now, would it? Prince Sigvald is having his men move up towards the choke point here. Azazel has like a full-on Slaanesh dedicated army here. Not much room for Chaos Undivided. With a lot of the heavy defense over here with mostly Chaos Warriors, it's mostly Marauders over here with some Hellstrider support, which will be helpful, not to mention the Manticore and Azazel himself. Prince Sigvald, he does have some Slaanesh dedicated stuff, like a spawn of Slaanesh here and everything, but a huge portion of his stuff is just Warriors Undivided, with Marauders and Warriors Undivided with a few Slaanesh dedicated things. Honestly, most Slaanesh thing about most of the units is the coloring of their banners and such. Oh, looks like we're seeing some spells being casted. There it is. Not much damage, honestly. Probably would have been more useful against a larger group. Hellstrider's just kind of wrecking house there for a moment. Oh! Another spell being casted. Disrupting battle lines there. A lot of damage going around. We're seeing some trouble trying to get past these Warriors of Chaos here, since they're much better at being elite line holders compared to Marauders. And honestly, it's only a matter of time before the one thing that the Marauders really have against Chaos Warriors is probably numbers. And I'm betting Chaos Warriors have no problem dispersing multiple Marauders per warrior killed. Hellstriders moving in on this line here. Going on a murder spree. Chaos Bomb really taking a beating here. So are several units to. Whereas the Chaos are actually holding the line quite well, as I expected them. But it looks like we do have some units beginning to flood in. A slow but steady push over here has gone well. A bunch of damage on the various units. Azazel is almost at a chunk of his health is gone, so. Hellstriders coming back into the fray here. Looks like we got Sigvald's Hellstriders have been routed. Looks like Sigvald's men are starting to not be able to take the heat. Looks like the Chaos Bomb didn't survive well. We got a rampaging Manticore. Ooh. Azazel just going to town. Prolonged fighting with Sigvald's men is causing quite a bit of damage to the various units Azazel has at his disposal, but I do think Azazel is winning this fight. If barely. Over here, it's looking more and more like Azazel is winning this battlefront, with it mostly just being Marauders. Yeah, it's mostly just Marauders with one Slanesh dedicated Marauder squad. Yeah, Chaos Warriors in general should be able to dispatch this. They're already wavering. This is basically a one fight. Chaos Warriors are going to be able to defend this line. We're starting to see some of Azazel's units start to break down here. Constant fighting. Shattered Hellstriders of Slanesh from Sigvald. Sigvald and Azazel going at it now, I think. Can't see where they are. Azazel have taken half his health down. Azazel's not looking too good right now. Prince Sigvald might win this by killing Azazel. Sigvald's men are slowly making a push, despite the heavy casualties they've suffered. Azazel, now only a quarter of his health, things are not looking good for him. If he's not careful, he could destabilize, because he is demonic. I don't think he'll retreat. I think because he's demonic, he'll destabilize and just flat out die. Prince Sigvald finally going down to like 3/4 of his health. The duel between him and Azazel is starting to get quite heated here. Oh no, that's bad. That's not great. Most of Sigvald's army is on the retreat now. This is a clutch moment. He's gonna have to hold this out by the skin of his teeth. Because now there's very little distracting Azazel's army. Ooh, big hit to Azazel there. He's barely hanging on now. His morale's going down rapidly. Flying away from the fight. Some of Sigvald's army is coming back, but I don't see that lasting long. And that's the Chaos Terror is shattered. One less unit for Azazel to deal with. Manticore looking like it's not going to be surviving much longer. And it's on the retreat. Ooh. Looking more and more like Azazel coming back to deal with Sigvold. Because right now, these two units just not doing the job. Azazel going in and barely missing. And there's Azazel. Ooh! Final hit. He is down. He's gone. That is gonna win Prince Sigvold the Magnificent the battle. And he's gonna move on to round 3. By the skin of his teeth, he clutched that. Alrighty. Okay, welcome to the next match of the episode. Here we are in the Bertonian forests. We have a small land bridge over here that's covered in water. And the main bridge here. These are the 2 choke points that our contestants will be fighting over. Speaking of contestants, this is Chaos Warriors versus Demons of Slanesh. The Exalted Keeper of Secrets leading the Rapturous Excess Demonic Legion versus Valkia the Bloody leading the Legions of the Gore Queen. Further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna be honest, I think Valkia has this because she has a massive numbers advantage. A lot of powerful, hard-hitting units that just absolutely wreck house. And not to mention, I think they have a small amount of magic resistance as well, making spells essentially not as effective as they really should be. And well, the Exalted Keeper of Secrets has a bunch of like tier 3 units. They don't have the numbers advantage, and honestly, while they are extremely speedy and attack a lot, they aren't all that tough to kill, Demons of Slanesh. Looks like the Chaos Warhounds of Khorne have already begun tearing through. And whilst they aren't super effective, they are getting some kills. See? Hellstars are doing some damage, but they're quickly being torn to bits by getting into prolonged fights with a melee specialized army. We're having our first retreat already. Gore Queen has lost a chunk of her health though, so who knows? Maybe the Demons of Slanesh will actually come in on top and knock out another Warriors of Chaos Lord. We might actually see an upset. It's possible. Because even though this is a Khornite Chaos Warrior army, Demons of Khorne would... This is essentially a middle ground between Chaos Warriors and Demons of Khorne. Having an all Khornite Warriors, the Chaos Army. And the Exalted Keeper of Secrets has now lost a chunk of their health. Valkia not looking all that hot right now, honestly. Looks like we're finally seeing some destabilization on one of the demon units. Hellstriders have gone down. Another unit destabilized and out. We're starting to see the demons of Slanesh start to crumble here under the pressure of this massive heavy melee army. I think my original prediction of Valkia winning this might actually come true now. They are getting completely overwhelmed by the Kornai army here. Valkia taking quite a bit of damage though. Ooh. Over here, we're starting to see these Demonettes of Slanesh begin to waver. Same over here. Won't be long before they start to dissipate into the warp again. And there's the last one beginning to waver. Yeah, Burlon fighting against the Kornai Chaos Warriors has not proven an effective strategy. We're seeing them all beginning to stabilize. And basically the entire Slanesh army is gone now. Similar thing happening to the Exalted Keeper of Secrets. It's not going well. Spellcasting to save its life, but it's not gonna happen. Too much going on. And it's out of there. Valkia wins the battle and moves on to the next round. We're now gonna move on to our next round. Chaos Lord versus Master Necromancer. Ah, crap. Alrighty, hello everyone. Welcome to Final Battle. As you can see, we've just gotten straight into it. Our fighters this time are a Chaos Lord, leading the Chaos Warriors Undivided. This guy here. And a Master Necromancer of the Vampire Coast. What? Not Vampire Coast, I'm done. Vampire Counts. Casting healing spells on his skelly boys. These guys don't plan on retreating anytime soon. Mostly because they can't. They crumble and die before they retreat. Chaos Lord moving his army up a bit. Hell cannons opening fire into the crowd. Oof. Trying to get kills, but just not getting anything. Because they keep healing. Seems like the Hell Cannons are focused on the Lord, which is smart. Killing the Lord means instant win, but in the same vein, they could be more useful attacking the massive horde of death here. But they have put the Lord at a chunk of their health missing, so yeah, they keep battering the Lord. He can also keep them out of range of casting spells. Skeleton arm. Ooh, wolves running into the skeleton army there. Looks like we're starting to see some scattering here. If they can keep the skeletons away from the Hell Cannon, which so far they're kind of failing at. For some dumb reason, the Warriors of Chaos thought it wise to push their artillery pieces into the Horde. Now it's spazzing out. Personally, I think that is a what we call a dumb brain move, but who am I to judge, honestly? Whereas the Chaos starting to see a few problems with their lineup here. Just not looking great. They need to send these chariots. What are they doing? What are they doing? Finally, turn them around. Jeez. Seems that the Master Necromancer might have another win on his hands due to the enemy's sheer incompetence in troop placement. Because the Chaos Warriors aren't looking so hot right now. Jeez, what a terrible play with their Hell Cannons. They had a good strategy, batter the enemy lord so he can't get in range of spells or supporting his army, and do damage to him from afar. They could have gotten an easy win there, but no. They had to push their Hell Cannons up. We're doing such sufficient damage to him. The skeletons are overwhelming them with sheer freaking brute force, which is odd because skeletons. Sure, the Necromancer is not looking so hot, and Chaos Lord looking way better. But the overall battle isn't looking good. Chaos Warriors are getting crumbed. They're pulling a few strategies off, like Hammer and Anvil, but I don't think they really have the units to pull that off right now. Kind of just overwhelmed. We are seeing some crumbling, though, weirdly enough. Critical binding to crumbling. Things are getting better, though. Seems the Chaos Warriors are having trouble dedicating themselves to a singular strategy. Crumbling here. If they can force these guys to crumble, that's going to be one whole unit they don't have to deal with at all. And that could lead to a chain reaction. We're already starting to see it happen. Skeletons are starting to wear down. Okay, these guys are basically gone. Seeing several units begin to crumble, actually. Chaos Warriors might actually be able to pull off a war of attrition against the skeletons and their master necromancer. Unfortunately, it looks like the Chaos Warriors are also starting to suffer from a mass attrition. Skeletons starting to pull through on this one. Yeah, such a good start too. Another unit starting to crumble though. There might be one less thing for the Warriors to deal with if they can pull it off. Yeah. It was the maneuvering of their hell cannons that really screwed them. They could have like held the line long enough for their hell cannons to do a lot. Maybe even flat out kill the guy, but they just couldn't pull that off. And in the perfect position to do so too. Yeah, it's looking like the Master Necromancer will be securing a spot in round 3. Speed things along. Yeah, looks like he's going all the way over here. Skeleton's chasing him away. And into the bush. Great, you've got not given up the chase quite yet. And he is out of here. Master Necromancer wins. And that is gonna be all, folks. We've seen two champions of Slanesh go head to head with the Prince of Narcissism kind of coming out on top there. We've seen Valkyrie the Bloody go up against the last, what I believe to be the last remaining Demon of Slanesh Lord in the tournament and win. I think she just flat out knocked out Demons of Slanesh entirely. And we've seen the Dark Horse Master Necromancer pull out for sheer frickin' luck and enemy incompetence and beat the Chaos Lord. So tune in next time to see more of the carnage. I've been your host, Grover. And make sure to like the video, ring notification bell, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and goodbye.